Welcome back to another episode with Plastic Addictions Anonymous. We are doing another box opening from LindBerg. It's the L700 Tilt cab. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Paul Lovelace and thanks for the donation of the kit to me. He had two, so he sent me one. Again, this is the LindBerg L700 Tilt cab. There are several different versions, as you can see on the front, that you can do. There is the green, the red, the dark red, and the white. So you got like 4 different versions that you could do on this, depending on how you paint it and how you feel you want to go with the build. I've got the cab right here, over here, already painted white. I'm going to go with the white version, which is right here. I've decided that that's going to be the best and the prettiest. Most of the box art is set to that white rig. As you can see, there are several different, and you can see around on your corners. I've done also box art around the corners so that you can check that out. Box art is pretty cool, and on the back there's a pretty nice picture of the rig with it open and closed. So we got the box art done. Let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, we're going to just pull it all out here, and then we'll set the box to the side. There we go. I don't think I've opened anything in this box but the cab. Okay, again, we are doing a box open on the LindBerg L700 Tilt cab from... There we go, how about that? There we go. Alright, actually you guys got that, you don't need this. Let's see, first of all, we're going to do the instructions. Well, the instructions are very nicely done, it looks like. Oh, there's a lot of little tiny details in the reading here, guys. You're really going to have to follow really good along. As you can see, there's, there's some illustrations, but the illustrations are, not like your normal Revel kit and so forth and so on. As you see, there's a lot of things you have to read. You have to go through each and every one of these to make sure that you understand exactly what they're asking you to do. And like I said, there's some illustrations that help you along with it, and as long as you can look at the pictures and read the lines, you should be able to have no problem building this kit. This kit also comes with, just so you know, the front wheel steer, the tilt cab, and also, excuse me, the doors open on this kit. So we'll be exploring and getting into all that. As you see here, in this illustration here, the cab doors open. As you can see, in this one, the cab tilts up. So let's get to it. Now, the instructions, like I said, are, they don't have a lot of illustrations, but like I said, I'm sure as long as you read and follow the pictures, you'll have no problem with this kit. So let's open our first bag. Here we go. We have the internal cab part. Cab sits right on it like something similar like so. We have the doors. Here we go. Beautiful doors. They came nicely detailed. Wing vent. Got the little logo right here on the doors. The mirrors came colored. Came white. But I painted them again. I'm trying to show you that the cab that I'm doing is going to be the white build. And there will be another video of the white build. Some more parts. Looks like some front end. Maybe some hood. Excuse me. Maybe some front end. Actually, you know what those probably are? They look like part of the rear of the cab. Also some rims and backs. We got the glass. There are one for each side, the back window, the front window, and there are the headlights there. If you use acrylic white and you use a little bit of tester's white paint and you mix it all together and let it goo up and start to set up and dry, you'll notice it makes kind of a goo. If you paint the sockets that go in these holes, with that paint, and you let it set and dry really good, and then you put a dab of glue just to hold the lens into place, it really does make the lenses look like they're glowing a little bit more and makes them look like they're on. We have some more pieces. We have the, looks like the front cowl piece that goes into here. We have the steering wheel, dashboard. Not too much detail on the dashboard, it doesn't look like. It looks like there's the intake, or the air cleaner cover, the valve covers, the rims, and the internals from the doors, the door panels. These are some fenders that go on it on the chassis. let's just put this bag to the side. So that's one bag, and we have the lenses. Also over here, looks like there's also some more lenses. It looks like the red ones maybe for the tail lights that you have to paint red. I don't think there's any more. These are the seats. This is the seat and the stand. These are parts that I found that were loose in the box. These are two of the front end steering mechanisms. As you can see, they're really pointy on the ends of them. You kind of make sure the sprue is all nice and smooth around on that, and you'll get a nice smooth steering wheel. Alright, let's get rid of the bags here, guys. I'm just going to drop them down here beside me. Now we have the chrome. Let's open that up and get into this. Not a lot of chrome. It's just got the bumper, and it looks like some door handles here, some wiper blades, a logo. The 5 headlights, over cab lights, which are running lights, and a nice little set of dual horns. Looks like some inserts for the rims is what that looks like. Alright, so I'm going to put that back in the bag to keep that chrome nice and safe. I didn't see any decals really in this kit, even in the instructions, so I'm not sure that there is any decals that come with this instruction set. So I didn't find any. Some plastic or some rubber tires. The tires look pretty good. I haven't opened this bag yet, so excuse me while I open the bag. We're working on the lid. Hey, you guys, if you like this video, just do me a favor and follow, like, subscribe, and share. We're new. The videos are going to get better. We're going to do better and better with each video. The tires, like I said, are very cool. So again, as long as you follow along the instructions, I'm going to keep talking about the instructions because, you really got to read it and you really got to follow along with it. This is not one, you can just use the illustrations to build, which I've done. I must admit, I've done that. I've just used the illustrations and not really read anything on the kit. And the more I build, the more I understand that I have to read too. So I recommend that you read real well. Read the instructions real well before you start trying to assemble this kit. It's a little more detailed in the wording as opposed to giving you illustrations to follow as well. Second bag. Next bag. We are going into, it looks like the main bag of most of the parts here. The other one looked like it was mostly interior and wheels. This is going to have everything else. We have the leaf springs here. Looks like the fuel tanks and another set of leaf springs. I'm going to set it back here so you guys can see what I'm going through. The engine parts. We have the car seat backs. And with this kit, I'm pleasantly surprised that there's not a lot of sprue and a lot of cleanup on this stuff either. Look, even right here in the, there's my little pointer, right here in the manifold exhaust, the exhaust manifold, right here, you don't see any flash whatsoever. There's none on the engine. You don't see it. Even the holes are perfectly clearly tooled. So this kit has also probably been retooled. There's a little bit right there where the peg goes down in on the chassis to hold the engine in place, but all in all, it looks like it's a fairly clean kit again. I don't know if you guys have already seen the other video of the Shelby, but I created also a build video, also an open box video for the Shelby, the monogram Shelby. Rear end parts, looks like oil filters there, looks like license plate. Oh, there's a little sprue on that one, isn't there? A little bit of splash on that, but that doesn't look like it's a part. That looks like it's just part of the sprue that broke off. A little bit of sprue here on the battery box. These look like the pins that go into the wheels to hold the wheels into place. The seats, we saw the seat backs back over here. There's another part. Like I said, again, it looks like it's really clean. Only a few spots and everything. The fifth wheel, the front end cross member, and some cross members for the chassis. Pipes for the exhaust. There's the exhaust right there, pipe right there. Looks like the housing for the back and the bracket to hold it onto the side of the truck. This is a single exhaust truck, by the way. It goes up underneath. It doesn't go up on the side of the truck. Also, the chassis. Looks like it's fairly clean too. Not sure if that's a factory bend because they're both like that, or if that's like that because it's been sitting too long. We'll figure that out as we build. I can always straighten that out as we go. There's ways to do that. And then that's another video also, stretching and reshaping chassis and so forth. Excuse me. So now we're down to the last little bit of parts here, guys. Looks like we got some nice fenders. It's got some really nice detail on here. So if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. It's got some really nice detail though on here, on your mud flaps. There's your, looks like your stick shift and your steering column. Looks like a couple of shocks in here. This looks like the brake and pedal. I'm not sure what these braces are for, but we'll look in instructions to find that out. For the last part here, last part rail here, we have the, looks like another cross member, looks like the engine cross member. Oh no, you know what that is? That's the cab cross member that holds the cab up. I got a fan, excuse me, got the fan here, and the fan, and the, oh my goodness, the belts here. My apologies, the belt here, and we've got the radiator. So, well, that's that kit, guys. Again, if you like this video, like I said, I promise the video is going to get better and better each time. Just hit that like, subscribe, share, and follow buttons. I'll be making more videos in the future. This will also be a build video eventually. My build videos tend to run a little long, guys, so I hope you're really into watching the model videos. I'm going to try to learn how to edit it more and more and more. Again, this was the open box for the LindBerg DODGE L700 Tilt cab. As you can see around the corners of the pictures in the box, I'm going to do the white version, as you can see here. On the top right side of your screen, you'll see the furthest truck away from you is the white one. That's the one I'm going to kind of try to model after, plus the one down in the corner on the left side. I'm going to try to make it look as close to that as possible, but those who know me and have seen my builds know I get about halfway through a box top build and something in my head changes and I change something. So we shall see. Again, like, subscribe, share, and follow if you like these videos. Again, they'll get better. Thanks for coming. Hope you come back soon.